Hello, friends, and welcome to another episode of Draw Along with me, Kyle Webster. It is Thursday, and this is the second show of the week. Hope you're able to join us yesterday, but if not, remember all of these episodes are always archived at behance.net/students, I believe. But also you can find them on YouTube if you just search for Draw Along with Kyle. You'll be all set. Yesterday we did some fun stuff. We had a kid sledding down a hill. Today we have more fun stuff. In fact, today we have a very special drawing episode. This was actually one that came by request, so I'm excited to do it for you, and we're all going to have a good time together. Now, I hope you have a pen, a pencil, a stick that you can dip in some mud to draw with, maybe a crayon or a marker, whatever you like. And you're going to need a piece of paper, and that's all you need for this show, something to draw with, something to draw on, and you can follow along and have a good time. Now, we're going to start with the You Draw It, then we'll have a little art tip today. Those are always good. And we'll finish with the animal and activity game, which is where you will suggest for me an animal doing something funny, bizarre, unexpected, crazy, weird, whatever you like. And that's going to be a good time as well. We've been watching a lot of stuff on TV and on movies and so on because, that's what else is there to do when you have to be quarantined, sitting around the house all the time. I love to dip into the Star Wars universe. I love to watch a little Star Wars every now and then. And I had a question for you. Do you know why the droid was angry? People just kept pushing his buttons. Anyway, let's say hi to some folks in the chat while we get ourselves situated and ready to draw, okay? We have Golden. Nice to meet you. Hello. Have you been here before? If not, nice to see you. Welcome. And Ariana and Misty and RB and Sam and Flynn. Cool name, Flynn. Thanks, everybody, for joining me. We have some folks on YouTube as well. Remember, if you want me to see your comments in the chat, please go to behance.net, sign yourself up for a nice free Behance account so you can join the chat, and I can things a straight line, okay, a zigzag line, or a curvilinear line. Could be a C curve, could be an S curve, could be shape. Now, if you missed yesterday's show, I've got a little recap for you. Always hold your pencil with a relaxed grip. You can see that was a very exciting episode, in case you missed it. But now we're going to get to some drawing. So get your pencils ready, and let's begin. We're going to start today with a nice straight line that goes a little something like that. Now you may be wondering, well, how long should I make that line, Kyle? I'm drawing on a piece of paper. You're drawing on Photoshop. Well, let me tell you, if I were drawing this on a piece of paper, I'd probably draw it about a half an inch to an inch long. All right? And if you're more comfortable drawing big, I'd say make it an inch. If you're perfectly happy drawing tiny little things, make it smaller. But, if you want this to fill up your page, inch and a half even, you could go that big. And you're going to have plenty of space to draw the rest. All right? Now, as always, you want to sort of draw this roughly in what I'm doing. We are going to hit it at about a 45-degree angle because we love symmetry, don't we? We love symmetry. So that's 1, 2, and 3. All right, how's everybody doing out there? Good to go? Okay, now we're going to go straight down this way. Okay, how long is that line? Well, it's roughly the same length as that one, I'd say. Roughly the same length. Do the same thing on this side. More symmetry. Okay, now we're going to cut, but don't sweat it. Doesn't have to be perfect. And then we're just going to finish that off by joining them. So this is the shape we have, right? It's kind of a wonky, squashed octagon. Alrighty, everybody with me so far? Are we good to go? All right, look at the center here. I want you to imagine you're splitting this in half. You're coming straight down the middle. All right, and from that center, I want you to do a wide V shape like that. See that? That's the next step. It's a wide V shape. 1 and a 2. And that V shape is our very friendly and familiar zigzag. Okay, now coming up from here, I want to go basically almost to the middle, okay, of this. We talk about the vertical here, the vertical center, all right? But just a little bit lower, so somewhere in this vicinity. I'm going to make a little letter M. See that? It's a tiny one, little letter M. All right, so we've got like a squashed V, little letter M. Pretty cool, right? And right here off to the side, see how long that is? Longest line we've drawn yet, isn't it? Longest line we've drawn yet. Slightly longer than that very first line. Alrighty? Slightly longer than the first one. Same on the other side. Same on the other side. We love that symmetry. And I think we're good to go there. Okay. And guess what we're putting above that? Another letter V. And look how small this one is. See that? That's not big. It's a little bit V. It's, again, compressed, squashed. Okay. And then from here, I'm going to step in just a notch. And I'm going to do a curvilinear line to here. Curvilinear. Okay. Same on the other side. Curvilinear. As the great Slidini used to say, same thing, same thing. Look him up if you like sleight of hand magic. You'll never see anything like Slidini handle some coins. You want to see some coin magic? Slidini. Just look him up on the Dick Cavett Show. He's going to fry your brain. Okay, from this corner here, I'm going to come right to about here. Check it out. Nice straight line. Bam. Same here. Bam. Okay. I think you all know what's up. You know what's going on with this drawing, don't you? Oh yeah, you're clever folks. Now, right at the bottom of this letter M, okay, I'm going to pop over about here. Make a little dot for myself. All right. And then right where we have this corner here, right, I'm going to pop this way and down just a notch. So right about here. Why am I making these two dots, you might wonder? Well, I want to make a curvilinear line that travels up and then turns and finishes at that mark. Okay, so check this out. It's going to come up, up, turn, and finish right about there. Give myself something to aim for. See that? And then I come up and over and finish. Across and then up. But we're going to let this little bit here carry out just a little farther. So I'm not going to finish at that corner. I'm going to finish inside. Not corner, but at the end of that line. I'm not going to finish there. Watch. I'm going to come over, up, and stop right there. See how I let a little bit of it hang over there? And we come over, up, and we let a little bit of that hang over just like so. So far, so good. Now right here, check this out. I'm going to angle back this way, and I'm going to leave a little bit of space, just like that. 1, 2. Alrighty. And now here's a fun part. Check this out. We're going to do a little section here. Watch this. I'm going to put this down, carve out a little section, put this down, carve out a little section here in the corner. Okay? And then I'm going to color everything else around it, but leave that one little section open. See that? And what is that? That's a big fat highlight in the eye. Okay? Which makes things really cute and feel really alive. You know? Make this a little bigger. Just the bigger the better, you know? The bigger the eyes are, the cuter the creature is. Check that out. Check that out. All right. How's it going out there, everybody? Following along? Okay. Now take this line, carry it a little further like that. See that? It's just going to come right that way. Okay. Same over here. Just a little bit like that. I want to show there's some overlap happening there. And then right here, just under the ear, I'm going to come down. And over here, I'm going to swoop down this way. Watch this long curvilinear line. Swoop. Swoop. See that? Swoop. All right, now just inside that line, I'm going to come up, and then I'm going to swoop back to here. Swoop back to here. Watch. Carry it back and up. Now just color in those little bits. 1, 2. Uno, dos. Set to go. All right, now right here, I'm going to overlap this slightly. Watch this. Just start from right above where that line ends. Start above, come down. See that? And then from here, down. And from here, down. Notice how all those lines are roughly the same length. All right. And then I'm just going to swoop back to meet that one. See how this one just overlaps a little bit right there? I'm going to swoop back to meet that. Swoop back to meet that. Excelente. Okay. Little line right there for some indication that something's folding just a hair under there, okay? Now, we pretend that we're coming straight through here, and from this point, we're gonna do a slightly diagonal line. All right, now we wanna look at the total height of what we have so far, from the top of the head to here. And imagine we're traveling roughly that same distance, okay, so to about here. And check this out, just go down like that. Okay. Same over here, come down like that. And this is a long line, but connect those two. Now, if you have trouble with a long line like that, remember, you can always go 1, pick up your pencil, your pen, 2, 3, do it in 3 stages, do it in 2 stages. You never have to draw a line all the way through without interrupting. That's totally fine. You can do that. You can interrupt yourself. All right, now right here, where we make that change from a straight line to a curve, right where that corner is, we're going to pop out 1 like that, and 2. That's like a right angle, isn't it? Out, and then there. This whole section right there is like a right angle. Same on the other side. 1, 2. And check this out. Zigzag time. Right? That's so easy. A couple little triangles. That's all you need. And right here, we just go 1 and 2. And then just make a couple lines here and there for some texture, right? Some folds, whatever you want to call this. Holy cow. What do we have here? It's an adorable creature, isn't it? Couple little hairs. Look at this. 1, 2, 3. Just throw those up there. And to ground it, remember our little trick here? We do these little diagonal lines just to suggest there's a little ground there. And oh my gosh, look at what we have. Look at what we've drawn. It is the child, as they say, right? If you watch this very popular show right now. And boy, isn't that simple. Simple geometric shapes, straight line here, little curved line there, and bam, you've built it. And now you could draw this anytime. You can make changes to it. You know, you can make the eyes a little bigger if you want. Change the facial expression. You can go ahead and add an environment, put a little spaceship in the background, do whatever you want. But how fun is that? What do you think? I hope you enjoyed that one. That one came by request, and I'm happy to do it. And I really thought that'd be a fun thing to try and break down and make it work the way that it has worked out for us right here. So not bad, right? And whoop. Oh boy, do you all hear that sound? I do. I hear a sound that means it is time for Appreciation Station, and that's a big deal. Today, we are appreciating RB. Now, RB, you might not remember this, is a long time ago, but we were adrift at sea after that horrible accident, and the sharks were circling all around us. And if it hadn't been for your boxing training, I'll never forget this. You were knocking them out with one punch, just hitting them in the snout. Bam! And those sharks were going down, sinking down to the bottom of the water. They were totally out for the count. What an amazing thing that was, because I think you saved our lives. If you hadn't knocked them all out, I don't think we would have made it to when the helicopter rescue came through. So I want to thank you for that. And it was a long time ago. And for you, it's now. It is time for an art tip. Boy, it drives me crazy. And so I want to fix it. I want you to fix it in your own art. You have somebody running, okay? And there they go. They're just running along. Woo. Okay, time, gang. See this? Uh-oh. There's the mistake right there. There it is. I just made the mistake. Do you know what it is? Can you tell me what the mistake is? What's the problem with this drawing? What is the problem with that drawing? What's the problem? Somebody tell me. Somebody tell me. Well, I'll tell you, because, you know, time is short. We still got to get to our animal activity, but check this out. The problem with this is nobody runs like this. Try running like this, and you will see how incredibly awkward it is to try and have your arm and your leg move in the same direction at the same time. Your arm does not move back when your arm moves back, when your leg moves back, pardon me. No, sirree, Bob, no. Your arm moves back while the opposite leg, so if your right arm is moving back, your left leg will be moving back as well. And if your right leg is moving forward, your left arm is moving forward. So that action when you run needs to be drawn so that the appendage at the top of the body, the arm, is moving in the same direction as the one below on the opposite side of the body. Left moves with right and vice versa. Now watch how easy it is to fix this. Look at the difference when I just do this. Get rid of that. And I'm going to go like that. And there. Got that other leg now back there. Look at the difference. Immediately, you notice that this is more natural. This is how it should look, right? We see right away, oh yeah, that looks right. Remember this when you're drawing characters who are running, okay? This is important. Okay, there is your art tip for the day. Alrighty, time for the animal and activity. Now, I'm counting on you guys to be creative, which you are, I know you are, and come up with something really funny, really fun, some kind of animal doing a strange, weird, fun, silly activity, something unexpected, the kind of thing you just wouldn't see every day. Alrighty, yesterday we had a polar bear in a hot tub. That was fun, right? Jacuzzi, people said. And we are now going to be drawing something new. It's different every time. So let's see what you got for me. What do you have for me today? Hey, Chill Sue, welcome, welcome. Thank you for coming from South Korea. That's so cool. That's right, Robzilla, alt leg arm. I love that, man. That's the most efficient way of saying, most succinct way of saying what I said. It took me a lot more words to say that. We have a pig tap dancing, a wrestling horse, a koala knitting, a lizard playing ping pong. You know what, Rob? I just thought of something funny. I wonder if I could do that. I was thinking of like a sort of horse arm wrestling, but a penguin playing racquetball. Oh, that's funny. I can imagine the penguin wearing a headband as well. Moose tap dancing. Kangaroo doing yoga. Oh, that's cool. Kangaroo magician. We got 2 kangaroo requests. Dose. A whale playing PlayStation. Squirrel scuba diving. These are such cool suggestions. All right, I'm running out of time. I'm just looking quickly. I think I like the kangaroos, and I'm feeling that kangaroo doing yoga. That's fun. That's cool. Let's see if I can do that. All right, here we go. Remember, start with big gestures, right? Big gestures. So we're coming out this way, we're coming down that way, and we're coming out that way, and we're coming out this way. This is big gestures, and down and out. All right, we're coming all the way over and down and back. And I should be drawing this on another layer. Shame on me. So let's go ahead and do that just to be smart. All right. Give myself plenty of room. So we're coming up this way. We're coming up that way. Bum, 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 bum. Gotta get that big kangaroo tail in there. I have them wearing like loosey-goosey sweats and a long shirt. Gotta wear flexible, gotta wear clothing that's kind of loose when you're doing the old yoga, right? Doesn't that just makes everything easier? Gonna have a nice deep V. Bring back the deep V. Brooklyn style. Reach right over. If this is not like perfect yoga form, I don't know what to tell you, because, you know, I've done a little yoga in my lifetime, but I'm certainly not an expert. What's the name of this pose, by the way? You know, where you do this thing where you kind of reach down one side and reach over with the other. What's that called? Somebody help me out in the chat, gang. I don't know what that's called. That looks like a nice, relaxed kangaroo. Having a good little yoga session, right? Let's knock back the opacity there. and it is time to get going. That's not what kangaroos say. All right, here we go. Bam! Look how long. Oh, wait, come on, Kyle. Let's make there. Look at that nice long line. Gosh, false start, right? Thank goodness for Command Z or Z, as my friends across the pond might say, or as an Australian might say. You know, after all, we are drawing an animal from down under. Don't make me bust out my really bad Australian accent. Had some good pals from Australia when I was in high school. Nice folks. You know, I went to high school overseas. I went to high school in Taiwan, of all places. And so we did have quite a few international students, of course, several of whom were Australian. Isn't that nice? Woo! Reaching on over. Here come those nice baggy pants. Don't those look comfortable? You could do exercise in them, you know, or you could just as easily sit on the couch and do nothing. So that's what's nice about these baggy clothes. Comfortable for everything. I know this is wrong. You know what? No, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's give the kangaroo real kangaroo feet, you know? I was going to do sneakers, but you don't wear sneakers when you do yoga. Come on, gang. Aha, aha. There we go. That looks like a pretty happy, mellowed out, chilled out kangaroo doing some yoga, right? What do you think? Works for me. Works for me. Put a little seam in there. You want to put a little seam in that shirt? Should we put seams in there? Sure, why not? Ah, I am relaxed. Everything is good. Bee ba 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 boo ba ba. Chilling out. I love it. Okay, well there it is, gang. I hope you had fun with that. Hope you had fun with that. Okay, well, it is time for me to say see you later and ciao for now. And I hope you guys enjoyed that. And we will see you again next week for some more drawing action. Same time, same place. Everybody, take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. Remember, please, to be kind. And I'll see you next time, everybody. Thank you for watching. I appreciate it. Bye.